Hey, hey. So let's get back into it. One thing we can count on is that the Lord will provide. Whatever we feel like God is leading us to do, He's going to provide for it. Listen to the instructions. Prepare. Walk in faith. Abraham relied upon the word that God gave him. So we have to rely upon that word that God gave us. And if we don't have the word that God has given us, then we need to spend time in His word and sit in His presence and pray and fast and allow Holy Spirit to speak to us, to give us a revelation of what He has for our life. But we have to be willing and seeking Him, willing and wholeheartedly devoting ourselves to Him. Surrender, submit, and commit to Him daily. And we know that when we do that, God is faithful to give us the divine instruction from Him. Because when we submit, we are submitting to the process. When we surrender, we're saying, your will, Lord, not my will. Let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And when we commit, we are being committed to the process, whatever it looks like, because we have the faith to believe that if God say do it, that He's in the midst and He has gone before us and He is also backing us. He's behind us, pushing us, propelling us to do what He said do. So therefore, we can rely upon this verse in Genesis 22:14 and rely upon the truth is that God will provide, because God did it for Abraham. So we know that God will do it for us. So we stand on what is true. And what is true is found in His word. So we rely upon it. And so if we feel like it's hard to retain faith because what we're going through, the obstacle, the challenge that's trying to push back against what God's telling us to do, then this is how we stir our faith up. We stir our faith up by reading His word so that our faith can be rooted and built up in Him through His word, and also through prayer and fasting, and also worshiping Him. We do that. We know that God is fully capable of doing His part. We believe that God is fully capable and that God will do His part. So therefore, our faith is retained because we're relying on who we know God to be. So be encouraged and know that the Lord will provide for you. Know that God is for you. Know that God is with you. And know that the Lord will see you through.